Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and it is so shameful what is happening to a man named Jack Phillips. The name might be familiar. Phillips is a Christian man who owns Masterpiece Cake Shop out in the state of Colorado. And now for the third time, Phillips is facing a lawsuit in regards to his unwillingness to make a specific cake for a specific event. And in all three of the instances, the folks bringing the suit against Phillips have been targeting his religion. They have been targeting him for being a Christian. So, back a few years ago, you had this lawsuit brought against Phillips. The first one because he said that he would not bake a cake for a homosexual wedding, saying that he couldn't do it as a Christian, he couldn't do it in good faith because he felt that it would be him pretty much slapping God in the face if he went along with baking this homosexual wedding cake. So, this ended up being a pretty long, drawn-out process, and fortunately, at the end of the day, you had the Supreme Court of the United States last summer step in and restore some order by ruling in favor of Mr. Phillips. But sadly, it wasn't over for Jack Phillips at that point. Not long after that Supreme Court ruling was issued, you had another lawsuit brought against him. This lawsuit brought by the Colorado Civil Rights Commission, and they were trying to go after Phillips for his refusal to bake what is referred to as a gender transition cake for someone who was trying to go from being a man to a woman. Again, in doing so, Phillips was merely citing his religious beliefs, saying, according to his religion, the purpose of this cake, it is wrong, and he was not going to do it. And it ended up being determined that the Colorado Civil Rights Commission was displaying anti-religious hostility toward Phillips, and yeah, that's absolutely what was happening. Again, all of this is strictly based on Phillips' religion. All of it is folks going after him because he is a Christian man. And now we got another suit, and this third one, it's so similar to the second one. Again, this is all about the so-called gender transition cakes that Phillips is again saying he won't bake a gender transition cake. But I mean, this is just so appalling. The man cannot catch a break. Again, there's no reason to demonize him. It's not that Phillips is saying that he hates any of these individuals that he's not baking these cakes for. And Phillips is not saying that he's going to refuse all service to these individuals he's not baking the cakes for. He's saying that the folks are welcome in his shop, that he will serve them. He's merely saying that he will not construct any cakes or any items of any sort that go against his personal religious beliefs. I mean, it makes total sense what the guy is saying. He has the right, as a law-abiding American citizen, he has the right to have a freedom of religion. He can believe what he wants. He can express that, no problem. It's just so disgusting what they're trying to do to this good man. I mean, look, there's so many folks on the left. They are so quick to tell you that the church cannot interfere with the state. And good for them for saying that, because the church should not be interfering with the state. But at the same time, the state should not be interfering with the church. And be really nice if some of those folks would start saying that as well, because it goes both ways. They can't go picking and choosing. And what those folks are doing to Jack Phillips, it is absolutely disgusting, and they should be so ashamed of themselves for this pathetic behavior. That's all the time that we have for today, but tune into the John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.